Hey guys, what's up? This is the Wizard for the UofT StarCraft Club, and I am joined today by none other than...
Pikachu!
Yep, and finished all his exams. Happy
Yeah.
about that.
UofT is awesome. We all love UofT.
Yeah, great school.
Anyways, we're getting into this game right away. So
Yeah.
this time we're going to do a shoutcast instead of an office hours kind of thing. Just be very interesting to the people. So, anyways, we have Hendralisk here, who sent in his replay. And he's spawning on the left as the red Zerg. And we have Sterling here spawning on the right as the blue Terran.
Alright, yeah, so today we're not going to be doing any office hours or anything. Just going to be doing a straight-up shoutcast of this game, so we haven't watched this game all the way through to the end or anything like that, so we don't know the outcome. It's going to be pretty exciting seeing what Henry's going to do. Or Hendralisk is going to do. He's a Grandmaster player on the North American ladder. And I'm assuming his opponent, Sterling, is also High Masters to Grandmasters? I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. Every Terran should be High Masters.
Ouch. Alright. Troll.
Anyways, okay, we see Henry right now hasn't thrown down any kind of gas or spawning pool, so I'm guessing he's going for a 15 hatch.
Okay, that sounds good. This Terran over here, on the other hand, has thrown down his barracks, and no gas yet, but if I'm going to bet, it's going to be a Reactor Hellion expand, because that's just the best way to open in this matchup currently. The metagame is that's just the best way to do it. Because Hellions are pretty good.
That's how every Terran opens up. Anyways, here we see the 15 hatch getting thrown down by Hendralisk. It's a really risky build. I mean, it's really bad against things like 2 racks. It's kind of hard sometimes to hold up against Hellions. You even see him here going for a late spawning pool. Still hasn't thrown it down. Decides to go for the gas first, so we may see some early speedling kind of pressure or into roaches. Or maybe even a fast layer.
Yeah, but why is that, you scout cross positions like this? I don't think it's that bad to do a 15 hatch, right? Like,
no, it's not that bad. It's just a little bit risky, but since now he's scouted the fact that Sterling is spawning on the far position, then it is a little bit better. And he's doing this little gas steal trick over here.
oh yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah, they said it costs about 200 minerals per gas steal because of the drone mining time and such.
Yeah. I could see that, but at the same time, I mean, I think it's pretty invaluable that you have this drone in this guy's base for this long. Like, you keep the scout alive for so long. Like, it's insane. He sees the factory go down. He sees a thing, and then he's still just going back to the gas steal, and one Marine's not going to kill it. But if we go back to Hendralisk's base here, we see his spawning pool's down, and he's just getting tons and tons of drones. His second hatchery is up. And so what do you think he's going to transition into now, Pikachu? Because you're Tim?
Well, I would typically go for a speeding opening, but the spawning pool is just finished, and you don't see speed started yet, so this could go into fast layer, fast mutalist kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it could be even like roaches, but because he's not getting his Zergling speed, he's giving up a lot of map control early, especially since he sees the Hellions open.
Yeah, that would, you would lose a lot of map control doing that. But I guess we'll see how this game continues to unfold. Nothing really going on right now. It's guy's waiting for his reactor to finish, and of course there's his command center in the Terran's base. So like I said, Reactor Hellion expand, like a best way to open in this matchup right now. We got 2 queens coming out now, and there you go, Tim. You're right. There's a roach warren. They put it down.
Yeah, you see the Terran kind of making some space for himself, sending 2 Marines into the center of the map, take the watchtower. Very smart play by the Terran. But although his door is wide open to speedlings.
Yeah, but what do you think about this now? I'm looking at Henry's base right now. Henry's got the roach warren going down, but he's also getting Zergling speed. So what's the advantage of that?
Thing about that is that he sees that the Terran's investing into a lot of Hellions. The thing is, when he stops this Hellion play, he can go for a huge counterattack because he'll have Zergling speed to reinforce and the initial roaches, whatever he uses to defend the Hellion, or has to just push out. And as we see in the Terran's base, all we see is Hellions coming out. You see just Marines coming out. But interesting diversion is the Terran's coming out with a Marauder. So he's going for this Marauder Hellion push, which is very from the beta, which is what a lot of Terrans used to do in the beta.
Yeah, it seems like he's almost blind countering Hendralisk's roaches here by getting this Marauder, but as we see here, there's a little bit of an engagement at the front.
Bad rally by the Terran.
Yeah, there's a little bit of engagement at the front here. Henry did a really nice block with the Queen. But now Henry's going across the map with these roaches, and I don't know how effective this attack is going to be.
Oh, but Henry's really committing. If you look through the production tab, you see no drones being made. Zerg's speed just about to finish, and tons of lings being rallied.
Yeah, I see 14 lings in the production tab, right? What, 10 now? Plus 4 drones? This is going to be pretty intense. I don't know how this Terran's going to hold it off. He's got no bunkers. He's only got 2 Marauders.
The Hellions will be crazy against lings. Oh, 2 Marauders.
Oh, those 2 Marauders doing so much damage right now. Killing a lot of the roaches. These Hellions are doing great at just tanking the damage, making sure the Marauders stay alive in the back here. The Zerglings are coming in now. Going for the surround. He's got this beautiful surround on all the Hellions. All the Hellions go down. And the roaches are just going to come in here and just destroy this worker line.
Henry's gonna do so much damage. That was a beautiful surround. Oh, as a Zerg player, that just made me cringe.
Nerd chills?
Yeah, nerd chills all the way. Oh, even
this Terran doesn't even have a wall off. I mean, Henry could just walk up this guy's ramp. He's only got a single Marauder up there.
Henry's not sure about that.
Yeah, but Henry's not sure about that. But that was an insane attack. It's just so much pressure right there. And like, if I was on the receiving end, as a Terran player, if I was on the receiving end of that attack, man, I'd think, oh my god, this guy's going all in on me or something.
Okay, as you see, Henry is just trying to deny the expanse a little bit longer. It loses all the roaches, but as you see, if you threw up the income tab, we have 38 drones, only 29 SCVs of the Terran.
That's an incredible push right there, man. That's a scary push, too. Holy crap. That was like 8 roaches and like 24 speedlings.
So boss.
That was an insane push. That was really well done by Hendralisk.
So Hendralisk at back at his base is throwing up a Baneling nest. He's expecting a huge counterattack from the Terran.
Honestly, though, like, what could the Terran possibly counterattack with? Like, a few Hellions and some Marauders is what's out right now.
Yeah, Speedling should be enough to cover that.
Yeah, I think so. But Henry looks like he's in a little bit of trouble here. He's in 6 roaches in production, and no, he should be okay when these roaches pop.
Yeah, he's okay. He's just, this Terran doesn't know how good a position he is right now if he doesn't attack the longer he waits.
Yeah, but these roaches pop now, and here we go. Henry's pulling drones here. I don't know if that's a great idea.
He droned up too much, a little bit too much. He doesn't have the...
Oh, I see. But it looks like this attack's going to get cleaned up here.
Oh,
very clean.
They hold perfectly. Oh, but if you look up the income tab, the harvester count has evened up.
Yeah. More stuff coming up for Hendralisk. Barely managing to push this attack back. These Marauders are so good against roaches. It's insane.
Yeah.
Hellion Marauders it's just a surprisingly good unit composition. Like, the Hellions can tank the damage for the Marauders, so the roaches can't get close enough to the Marauders to actually hit them at all. And you know, Hellion Splash is just good in and of itself.
So what do you think the Terran's going to change from this point on?
Well, you see back at his base, he's throwing up 5 racks, so he's got 5 racks in Hellions, so I think he's going to be going for this really micro-intensive bio-Hellion play. Like, I've seen a few people do this at pretty high levels where they don't get any units with Splash besides the Hellions, of course. They just get, like, Marines and Marauders and Hellions, and it's a pretty tough composition to deal with as Zerg, because if you think about it, Banelings are pretty much what you use against bio. But the Hellions are pretty good against Banelings, like the Hellion Splash. But never mind that. Here we go. Henry's coming, looks like, with another roach push. He's got 20 roaches out with the speed upgrade finished. So how do you think this attack's going to turn out for him? Because all the Terran has to defend it is just these Marauders, a bunker, and these Hellions here. I almost feel like this Terran is playing so dangerously by not throwing out more bunkers.
It's all going to depend on that bunker. If that bunker holds, then Hendrix won't be able to do any damage. But as you see here, you see him scouting with 1 single roach. That's pretty smart. He wants to kind of see how many Marauders are out, what kind of defenses the Terran has, and whether he should expand behind this or try and push them all in.
This Terran is actually ahead in the worker count right now, which is a very, very poor position to be in as a Zerg, as I understand it.
Yeah, and he has mules, so his income's going to skyrocket. Hendrix needs to do some damage real fast.
And do some damage he will indeed. It looks like Hendralisk is making a ton of Banelings in the middle. I don't know how many Banelings. 18 Banelings in production. And this Terran have no idea what's going to happen here.
I don't know how effective these Banelings are going to be. I mean, the Terran here has tons of Marauders throwing up has 3 bunkers, or at least the third one's coming up, and a bunch of Hellions. You know, those Hellions one shot. I mean, like, will like line up all the Banelings.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Nothing.
Do these Banelings have the speed upgrade? That'd be great. Looks like these Banelings do have the speed upgrade.
Oh, but he's gonna get caught by
really
the Hellion.
go.
Oh, nice hit.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Doesn't look like he's microing the Hellions here. This is gonna be a pretty huge battle going on here. These Hellions look like they're chasing after the Bio, or these Hellions are chasing after the Banelings rather, and they just ran right past the Roaches. Now the Roaches are the only thing left, and there doesn't look like there's anything there to stop them. Besides these 4 Marauders back here.
Look at how much damage those
Oh my god, those Marauders are doing crazy damage, and I don't even know right now. Tim, what do you think Henry's going to be able to do now? This Terran counters attacks. I think he's dead.
And Henry's going for a double expand, you know, going for the top.
Oh, I see that, yeah.
And going for the gold. So if the Terran waits a little bit longer, like, you see him throwing up 3 bunkers right now. Like, I don't think that's a good choice. He needs to push Henry.
Yeah, I guess he's expecting that this all-in isn't, or not all-in rather, but this pressure isn't over yet. So he'd rather be safe than sorry. Kind of bothers me that this Terran hasn't bothered to try and secure a third. He's had the Marauders there forever. He could have killed these destructible rocks down here. Started setting up his third base, but now it looks like, back in the income tab, Henry's ahead by only 2 drones, 3 drones now in the worker count, but he's way ahead on bases.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't know. I'm kind of scared for Henry here still. Like, I mean, there are a lot of Marines Marauders. The thing interesting I haven't seen yet are medevacs. I mean, he has the Starport out, the Terran has it, and there's still no medevac support. And also, Henry hasn't got any kind of layer tech. He's just got basically, other than the Roach speed and the Baneling speed, like, there's no mutas, no infestors. It's going to be tough for him to hold against a Marine Marauder with medevac support.
Yeah, but as we can see, there is no oh, no, there's a Starport, and he's just getting the 2 medevacs out right now. Looks like the game's finally slowed down a little bit. That was some insane battles that were going on there for a little while. But this Terran looks like he's stabilized, relatively stabilized anyway. And he's doing a really ballsy move here. He's taking a gold base. I don't know about this.
Well, once he gets that Pika off, Henry will be in huge trouble. But Henry still hasn't got any layer tech. I mean, it's 17 minutes into the game, and still no layer tech other than the speed upgrades.
Yeah, well, looks like Henry's going in for another push. If we look in the units tab, we have 20 Banelings, 16
Oh my god, the SCV transfer!
Roaches.
If the Banelings catch it, it'll be huge!
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god! Ow!
Let's see if it's going to go down. Oh, whoa! Huge damage. That probably just won Henry the game there. Holy crap. How many... That was an insane Baneling hit. Poor SCVs, man. Poor SCVs.
Oh, the game is over. There's no way this Terran's going to be able to hold it after
Yeah,
this.
if we look in the units lost tab, or rather the income tab, it's down from... He went from like 60 harvesters to 31, and there's the GG. Wow.
Oh my god.
That was pretty cool.
Even though Henry has no kind of layer tech, just shows us how you can beat against Terran, just keep beating on his wall.
No upgrades on these Roaches. We do see +1 on these Zerglings, but wow, Henry just relentless pressure on that Terran player there, man. Holy crap, he just didn't let up for a second. And then he double expanded behind that initial pressure that went pretty poorly for him, I'd say, when he was behind on the workers there in the mid-game. And he didn't really have a lot of stuff to defend with, but he double expanded behind that, took the gold base, which was a brilliant idea. And then just massed up some units and went.
Oh, so many nerd shows from this game. Those Banelings hitting about like 30 SCVs.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Anyways, game's over.
Yeah, so that was GG, and that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed this cast by me and Tim here. Just changing it up a little bit from what we usually do, which is trying to help out our other players. You can check that out on this channel, or the UofT StarCraft YouTube channel. Wow, let's try and say that 5 times fast. Yeah, where we help you, where we analyze your builds and stuff like that, and try and help you be a better player. I was gonna say be a better gamer, but that's like such a Day 9 ripoff. I'd probably get like sued for that or something.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, this is the end of the replay. So send in all your replays. You know, we want to comprise many nice videos for you guys to come watch.
So
and,
yeah,
for the UofT StarCraft team, this is Pikachu,
and I'm the Wizard, and that is that. We'll see you next time.